I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3. And it's just a chill experience. So a little bit of everything, I would say.
Oh, look at that. Get in. No, what the heck was that?
Push. Yes, you got her.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a hell of a run we're putting together.
I think it's a 6-0 run.
Oh,
That was good, dude.
gosh.
No way.
We live with that.
Oh, nice pass. Yep, all day. Nice.
Like the patience. That's good.
Oh, that's be smooth all day.
Right there. Yes.
Come on. The sharpshooter.
One stop, one bucket.
That's mine. Give me that.
Oh,
We got it.
all right. Yeah, game over. Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's how we do it.
It was a lot of fun. We need to run it back again. I think this is the dream team.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Miss T carrying Brian and Blake to victory right here in the W. And stay tuned because we will have more gameplay and W's, hopefully, in more modes.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's ex-Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you back.
Well, the weekend is so a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Towns. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Clark in at the 3. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Anunoby being aggressive right now, and that's a great sign for this offense.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone about for sure. You can't let him out hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And the first one drops. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
Here's Brunson. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Here's Hart. Excellent defense there from Zubats. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Clark for 3. It's good from long range. Clark's got 6.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the shot is good. 8 points for the Bulldozer.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Anunoby outside. Driving the lane. And that time, also a missed shot. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Clark against Hart. And the shot goes in. 10 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And Zubats has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Brunson, good.
Brunson working with a quick pace, just brushing the defense off.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. On its way from Clark for two. Again, the Clippers.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Towns. Passes it to Bridges. Knocks it loose. 6 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Leonard. Clark, the pass to Harden. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Clark. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Goes back up. Hart, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. On its way from Clark for two. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Clark has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Tries it from 9. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Knocked loose. Here's Clark. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubats. George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Chris Dunn's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Kyle Lowry in for James Harden. On its way from Clark for two. Open jump shot off the mark.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Clark's got 19 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they're... Here's the foul. It's on, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
LA timeout.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Tries a three. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 22.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Drew Eubanks out there with George. And there's the bulldozer. Then there's Lowry. And it's done in at the 2. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the bulldozer in the last outing against the Pistons had a huge game. He scored 45 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Eubanks. Leonard comes in for Clark. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And James. Look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Clark comes in for George. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Clark against Hart. From about 19 feet. Second chance shot. Count that one. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Shot to stop the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. But he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Line for the Knicks, Miles McBride.
And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Batum. Dunn comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Kyle Lowry in for James Harden. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in for Josh Hart. Clark against Bridges. 11 feet away. The Clippers get another chance here. And it's in there.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's McBride. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Lowry will bring it up for Los Angeles. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And that one's good by Clark.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Off target with his 3. Dunn kicks to Clark. Lowry dishes to Clark. Over Bridges. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The bulldozer has been sensational.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby at the 3 slot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning in all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Bangs home the trifecta. Clark's got 39.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby can't get that one to fall. And it's the Clippers' ball. This run now up to 13-2. And that one's good by Clark.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The offensive rebound out to Brunson. Bridges for 3. Kept alive by New York. They shoot again. Here's Anunoby. And at last they get one to fall. Anunoby's got 9.
OG has a tenacity to him that you really love. He'll keep a play alive and get a second chance bucket.
And that one's good by Clark.
How aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
The Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Harden against Brunson. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Leonard the pass to Clark. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. They get it back.
But both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Brunson against Harden. Inside, Towns. The second chance effort, and the layup is good. 6 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clark outside. Lets it go from the wing, and he knocks down the jumper.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
On the wing, Anunoby drops in the tray.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
To the paint. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Hart the pass to Bridges. Up again, and Bridges able to finish.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozers. That's his third foul of the game. So for the Clippers, Batum comes in for George. And it's Clark in for Chris Dunn. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys, and what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Bulldozer.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Lowry, Drew Eubanks out there with Batum, and there's the Bulldozer, and it's Coffee in the 2-guard.
And your Clippers are victorious. Your Clippers, 97. The Knicks, 76. Thanks for a terrific night, fans. We hope you had fun, and please remember to exit the building carefully.
So the Clippers winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Yay Gaming, and one tip I want to give you guys is to be well-rounded. And the best way to do that is play multiple game modes. So you might be in my career right now, but what you want to do before you make another build is try another game mode to see what position works best. If you're a point guard looking to navigate to another position like center, the best way to do that, go to the play now center, play with somebody like a Nikola Jokic, a Victor Wembanyama, get a feel for what those builds can do, those type of play styles can work within the system that you're currently playing. And if that doesn't work, just go to the blacktop. That way you can work on things like post moves, work on things like drop setting, or being able to shoot off the dribble, or anything like that. But that's my pro tip for you guys. One shout out I want to give is to my guys over in the smooth ones, also to the guys over at Vegas Inferno. And last shout out to my boy Da Vinci. Appreciate you, my guy.
Welcome to 2K TV, everyone. We are celebrating our wrap party by playing with some community members. It's going to be several members of Team 2K TV integrated with many members of the NBA 2K community. We are so excited to hit Pro-Am today. So let me get started by introducing everybody here, and then I'm going to put everyone into two teams. These people do not know which teams they're on. Let's get into it. All right. For Team 2K TV, we've got Danny, Brian, Rodney, and Chris. And then for the community members, we've got Bash, Naomi, Kobe, Boom Boom, Kano, and Hollywood. All right, these are the teams. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, for Team White, I've got Brian at
Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Sar out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. And it's Clark in at the 2 guard. You know, Doris, what you love about this time of year, some of these games have a playoff atmosphere.
It's been fascinating. The changes the league has made certainly has had an impact on how competitive these late season games are. Desperation starts to kick in. Every win is cause for celebration. Every loss hurts. It can't play any better than that.
Here's Middleton. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Sar misses. Clark with it. Poole picks him up. George against Clark. He shoots a 3. Good! Another from 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Now here's George. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. They get it back.
Zubac's never a guy to shy away from contact.
First personal foul. First team.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And the line for LA, Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Poole. What a tremendous game he played against Denver.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
Harden finds Clark from deep. Sar pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it. Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for, Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Clark drops one in from the wing. Clark's got his third bucket of the night.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Ali. Middleton, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Clark, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Marcus Smart comes in for Koulibaly. Now here's Poole. Big-time contributor on offense, just over 22 points a game. And it's Smart missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Clark gets it to go on the assist by George. Clark's got 12 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Down low. Here's Kispert. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And it's Washington with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Clark against George. The shot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And it's Smart missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
To the inside. Here's Clark. And the 18-footer right on the mark. 16 points for him.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Eubanks. Defense is right there. Back to Clark. Pass to Eubanks. Kicks it out to Clark. Shoots over Sarr. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Kispert. A good-looking shot from the wing. Kispert's got his second bucket on the night.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Harden, the pass to Clark. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just... It's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Clippers lead by 14. So on the floor for the Wizards. Marcus Smart out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Sarr. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Hi, guys. Well, the bulldozer in the last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He had 36 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Ali. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Sarr, and he jams it home with authority.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Harden, the pass to Clark. The three is up. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall. Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
There's never been a question about whether Jordan Poole can fill it up in a hurry. This guy has got as versatile an offensive skill set as you can want.
George, he's checked in for Bay.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Zubats. To the middle. Here's Clark. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Wizards trail by 19. Kispert on the wing. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Kispert's got 7 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And here's Clark for 3. Kept alive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 18.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities. His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 18. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will... Mark is checked in for Los Angeles. Sarr's checked in for Washington. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Ivica Zubats. And it's Clark in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Coulibaly. And a two-handed jam!
Boy, nice find by Jordan Poole. I love when he shares the rock.
And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer is up. Middleton gets the 3 to fall. Middleton's got 8.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Leonard. Clark outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his third assist of the night.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
George against Middleton. And he lobs it up top. Clock at 6. Zubac with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
George, no good. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Washington. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. They'll be wrapping up a taxing 7-game road trip. Pass to Sarr. And here's Koulibaly. Just 4 to shoot. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fader on the way. And it's in there. Clark's got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Timeout called. The Wizards.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
So for the Clippers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Dunn comes in for Leonard. And it's Lowry in for James Harden. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Champagny. George defending. Looking to win the run. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Washington. It's Poole on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Poole shot is off. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. George. And George with the jam.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
1:36 left to play in the third. Lowry against Poole. Pass to Holmes. Here's Champagny. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
George finds Clark. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Clark's got 12 now in this quarter.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Out to the wing. Here's Champagny. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Releases. Clark, no good. Washington is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Dunn, the pass to Clark. Good. He hits the jumper. Clark's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Bay from long range. The rebound by Eubanks. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Clark. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Poole, the pass to Holmes. Back to Poole. Fires the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Los Angeles opening up a huge gap. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Leonard's checked in. Done. A big group substitution here for Washington. Champagny, he's checked in for Holmes. Kispert comes in for Vukcevic. Middleton is checked in for Bay. And it's Jordan Poole in for Johnson. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
On the court right now for the Wizards, we've got Jordan Poole. Chris Middleton is out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Champagny at the 5. Coffee on the wing. Clark outside. He tries for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Clark's got 46.
To say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Bulldozer.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Foul Clippers. Clark. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, Rashawn Holmes.
Here's Poole.
Sadiq Bey.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Bay. Bay stayed with it but couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, that's the final buzzer, and your Clippers win. Your Clippers 112, the Wizards 67. We thank you for your attendance tonight. Your support is tremendous. Have a safe trip home.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.